Welcome back, guys. Sorry it's been forever. I'm finally gonna be able to do this. This is Vill Anonymous. Welcome back to Wrestle Relaunch. I'm gonna be coming here today solo to bring you the much anticipated re-review of Wrestle Kingdom 17. Sponge is gone and headed off to bed after this crazy night of all of just what went down with WWE and Stephanie McMahon and Vince McMahon. But let's keep this on topic. Wrestle Kingdom 17. We loved it to death. It was great. I can't find a problem with this show. Well, I can find a problem with this show, and she's right there in the middle of your screen. So I mean, let's not go too far yet. All right. We can't start anywhere other than the Antonio Inoki Memorial Six-Man Tag Team match, which wasn't on for long. Good, solid 9-minute match. Yuji Nagata, Satoshi Kojima, and Togi Makabe uh, against Tatsumi Fujinami, Minoru Suzuki, and Tiger Mask. This was everything that you could have expected out of an Antonio Inoki classic. Just overall good stuff. It was fun. It was technical. It was all over the place. At the end, Yuji Nagata, Satoshi Kojima, and Togi Makabe came out victorious in about 9 minutes. It was a lot of fun. It was good. It was a good way. It was a good way to go off the night. And I think that was just a pre-show. It was so good. Uh, and then we got into Catch 2-2, TJP and Francesco Akira against formerly known as Leo Rush and Yo. This went for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championships. Again, not a long match. This match went on 10.5 minutes. Well executed back and forth. TJP is just so good. I can watch TJP and Leo Rush fight all the time. These are two of the guys that I'm sad that WWE let go, but I'm very glad that WWE let go because they get to shine in places where you weren't going to see them shine before. Um, at the end of the day, the champions retain. TJP and Francesco Akira are still the the junior heavyweight tag team champions. I'm sorry that the world tag team championships is coming up, and Sponge was not very happy. He's a big fan of FTR. We had Kyrie against Tam Nakano for the IWGP Women's Championship. This match did not go long at all. This match, I think, almost hit the 6-minute mark. Kyrie won by a pinfall after the insane elbow. Um, and yeah, I mean, fireworks afterwards because out walks Mercedes Monet, formerly known as Sasha Banks, with a ridiculous haircut, a ridiculous outfit. She came to the ring. She tried to put Kyrie in some sort of maneuver and just like dropped her, and the whole thing was a botch. It was not good. Uh, Mercedes Monet. I'm just going to keep saying it facetiously like that. She went on. She was on the microphone. It was not great. Her mic skills are still as rusty as they were in WWE. It's not fun to listen to her speak. Can we just get past this? We know we're getting Mercedes Monet against Kyrie for the women's title. Let's skip past this. Bishamon, Hiroki Goto, and Yoshihashi versus FTR for the IWGP World Tag Team Championships. Now, this tugged at a whole bunch of heartstrings because nobody wanted to see it go down like this. It went 10 minutes. Both teams, they fought hard back and forth. This was a lot of fun to watch. FTR is absolutely great. It didn't really look like they had their hearts in it. It looked like a goodbye. It looked like a farewell match, and it's almost exactly what it was. Bishamon took down FTR in about 10 minutes to take the IWGP World Tag Team titles off of Dax and Cash. leaving them with, I think, no belts left. And this is gonna be weird. I don't know what's gonna happen next for FTR, especially with all of the previously mentioned nonsensical news that happened tonight, Tuesday night. Zack Sabre Jr. against Ren Narita for the inaugural World Television Championship of New Japan Pro Wrestling, not IWGP. This is an NJPW World Television Championship. This is the finals of the tournament. Zack Sabre Jr. and Ren Narita went for 10.5 minutes. This was a lot of fun, back and forth. Zack Sabre Jr. showed you how good he is. Ren Narita showed you how good he is. At the end, Zack Sabre Jr. came away with the World Television Championship after a clean-looking submission. Ren Narita tapped out. It was glorious. I kind of love this. This is the sleeper match of the night for me. Um, Again, another potential farewell. Carl Anderson defended the Never Openweight Championship against Tama Tonga, which was odd because Tama Tonga was going over as the babyface here. I don't know how this works. Like, how does this work? Help me help you understand how to help me understand this. Like, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. It was 9.5 minutes. Again, not a long match. They saved these long matches for the end, and for very good reason. Tama Tonga, with the gun stun, wound up taking out Carl Anderson, taking the Never Openweight Championship, and sending Carl Anderson away from New Japan Pro Wrestling. This is going to be weird to see how New Japan reacts without these guys there. It's a lot of really well-known names all across the world. Carl Anderson, FTR. You're going to see a lot of craziness go down now, and I can't wait. I think it's going to be great. We had a trios match. Uh, the final match of Kaiji Muto's career, tagging with Hiroshi Tanahashi and Shota Umino, taking on Lij, Tetsuya Naito, Sanada, and Bushi. Like, these guys are all great. Like, I love Lij to death. I love Lij to death. Naito is great. Sanada's great. Bushi's a lot of fun. On the other side, Hiroshi Tanahashi is the franchise. I mean, for anybody not named Kazuchika Okada, clearly. But Tanahashi is just so great. Shota Umino is great. And it was really good to see the send off for Kaiji Muto. Muto in his farewell match, he got they scored the pinfall. They wound up winning that match in about 9 minutes. I think almost 9.5. I'm not sure, but it was a lot of fun to watch. A lot of memories, especially if you've watched Kaiji Muto for a while in New Japan. It was so much fun. Hiromu Takahashi versus Taiji Ishimori, El Desperado, and Master Wato for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. This one went longer than the rest. This one went 16 and a half, almost 17, I think. Uh, lots of spots from the four of these guys, well executed. These guys all know how to bounce around a ring with each other. Taiji Ishimori went into this match with the Junior Heavyweight Championship, and he did not leave with it. Hiromu Takahashi exited this match with his fifth reign as IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. I can watch this match again and again and again. And speaking of matches, I can watch again and again and again. Kenny Omega, New Japan Kenny Omega, none of that horrible American television, all elite wrestling, all friends wrestling, all petite wrestling. Kenny Omega versus Will Ospreay. This was absolutely fantastic. Loved this. This match went just under 35 minutes. This was everything you wanted to see from these two in a one-on-one. There were Americanized spots outside the ring, bit of table spot. Like, this was great, but then it turned into a traditional wrestling match in the ring with Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay. And then it kind of went 0 to 100. Uh, Maybe put a few people off of this match, but if you can get somebody like Jim Cornette to say something nice about Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay in the same sentence, you're doing something right. And from all of what I hear, Cornette liked this. He thought this was great for a while, most of it. Uh, Kenny Omega uh, showing why people loved New Japan Kenny. Like absolutely, absolutely loved New Japan Kenny. He had, he looked great. He looked fresh. He looked healthy, which was the most important part. Will Ospreay always looks good. I'm never going to say otherwise because Will Ospreay is he's a legit ring general. He can do all of this when he wants to, but he doesn't look like he sells any of this. Like his facial expressions don't sell anything that's going on. It's a little weird. Um, Other than that, this match was solid. This match was absolutely great. Uh, like I said, 34 and a half, almost 35 minutes in. Kenny Omega finishes off Will Ospreay with the one-winged angel to take the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship back, claiming yet another reign as U.S. champ. And then we got to the main event. We got to Kazuchika Okada against Jay White, Switchblade, for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. And this match went, I think, almost an exact 33 minutes. This was good. This was really good. This was phenomenal. Absolutely fantastic. Back and forth. It's hard to watch this try to follow up Kenny and Will Ospreay, because that match was great. Absolutely great. There wasn't much left to be done in the ring between Okada and Jay White, but the false finishes were great. The stolen finishers were great. It was classic New Japan World Title match. It's do every single thing that you have to do to make sure that you come out on top. And at the end of the day, Jay White is no longer IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. The franchise, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada, is back on top of the world, on top of the mountain of New Japan Pro Wrestling as the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. Honestly, top to bottom, this card was fantastic. Absolutely loved it. Loved it to death. Except for Mercedes Moné, which I wish didn't happen. Or at least let her practice that spot first so she doesn't botch it horribly. Like, what the was that? Ugh. But then again, I mean, maybe time will tell. Maybe she'll be good at this. Oh, you never know. Nobody thought she was going to be good in WWE either. I didn't exactly like her in WWE, but she had some good mic skills. Like she was good in the ring, but her mic skills weren't there. Like I can forgive a botch, nerves. It's New Japan. It's the Tokyo Dome. Okay, fine. I will allow it this one time. This one time. One time. You get a pass. Don't do it again. Not at Wrestle Kingdom. Do this on Raw. Do this on SmackDown. Do this on Dynamite. Do this on Rampage. Not Wrestle Kingdom. Please. You've main evented a WrestleMania. There's no reason that you should be botching at Wrestle Kingdom. All I'm saying. This is the villain for Wrestle Relaunch. We'll see you guys next time.